thinking to myself, Joshua got knocked out by Dubois, okay, and Zhang knocked out Wilder. So, in my opinion, both fighters were flawed, and the trainers they had exposed them to being even more flawed. Instead of their trainers protecting their weaknesses and sharpening their strengths, they exposed. They both got exposed through, I don't know, I would say, strange methods of training, and therefore both fighters capitulated in big fights. Joshua getting knocked out by Dubois, and of course Wilder getting knocked out by Zhang. So I'm thinking to myself, hold on. Eddie Hearn says that there's one more fight for Riyadh season for Anthony Joshua. And he kind of skipped around talking about a rematch with Dubois. Now, to me, it seems by hook or by crook, Turki Al-Sheikh is going to push for Fury versus Joshua. He's going to push for it. Doesn't matter. Both guys get knocked out in the next 5 fights. That fight's going to happen. With that mentality, right, I'm not surprised, because they already were talking about Wilder coming back. So if Wilder's coming back for one fight and Joshua's on the comeback, who would be the best fight for both of them to match up with? Wilder coming for knockout defeat, Joshua coming for knockout defeat. So it makes sense that both guys would fight one another. It makes a lot of money. People still want to see Wilder and Joshua fight. Even more so now because the way Joshua got knocked out. Imagine Joshua coming out and fighting Wilder with his hands down by his side like that. You know? And I guess Joshua will probably feel more confident having seen Parker stick it on him, on Wilder, and then seeing Zhang knock him out, and then seeing Fury knock him out. I mean, both guys are, I would say, damaged goods, you know, and it's just a matter of who lands first. But obviously there'll be a lot of people that will watch Wilder versus Joshua, Joshua versus Wilder. They'll still watch it. They'll still watch it to say, well, you know, I told you Wilder will knock out Joshua, or Joshua will knock out Wilder. I mean, to me, it's a more exciting fight than Joshua Dubois, because you got Dubois, you got Wilder with fast hands, but I think Wilder's lost that edge. So is he going to come out the same way and try and box with Joshua? If he does, I think he gets flattened. But if he comes out and because I just think it'll take one blow from Joshua to stop Wilder. One blow, one big hard right hand, you know. But that being said, the way Joshua came out against Dubois, and he was fighting for a third heavyweight championship of the world, yeah, to be 3-time. And yeah, he came out with his hands down by his side. You know, you can see images of Wilder's right hand going right through Joshua. So I think it's a great fight to make still. And if you look at the UFC and the way they operate, even if a guy gets knocked out, he's still being brought back in and fighting and recycled again to fight. And I mean, how many great fights has Joshua been in? He's taking punishment. How many great fights has he been in? Wilder was in that trilogy with Fury. He was in a fight with Luis Ortiz, first fight. He had the fight with Stavern, the first fight. It was a good fight. Yeah, so I think he's been in some good fights, Wilder. So it'd be nice for Wilder and Joshua to fight, and it would make sense. Let me know your thoughts, because I don't see where else you can't put Joshua in with Fury now, because Fury's got to deal with Usyk. So I say Joshua versus Wilder, Fury versus Usyk, Bokoli versus Zhang, and probably Parker versus Parker versus Dubois. That's what I can see happening. Could be wrong. Let me know your thoughts and who you'd like to see Joshua fight. I certainly don't want to see Joshua fight Dubois again. He didn't deserve a rematch. The fight wasn't even close. He got absolutely destroyed. I don't want to see that fight again because it's nothing. I think Joshua's not getting any better. Joshua's getting worse. He's regressing. So, not for me. The Wilder fight makes sense because both guys have been knocked out. They're coming for knockout defeats. Makes sense. Alright. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, leave your comments in the comment section. I'm out. Take care.